And this is how modern factories produce an $8 billion luxury hotel from...
Limestone provides the chemical durability needed to withstand the corrosive power of salt water.
Sodium carbonate is added to lower the melting point, allowing us to forge massive single-cast sheets.
To create the hotel's signature mirror finishes, we extract pure silver for the reflective coatings.
Accuracy at this stage is measured in millimeters. The foundation must be perfectly level on the shifting sands. We clear the debris to expose the solid crust that will support billions of tons of pressure.
Structural integrity depends on the seabed's ability to hold the massive weight of the glass towers.
Aluminum alloys are harvested next, providing the lightweight, corrosion-resistant frames for the mirrors.
All raw elements are now staged. The transformation into the world's most expensive hotel begins.
Thousands of tons of silica are funneled through the rail network, destined for the high-heat furnaces. Gravity does the heavy lifting, feeding the raw minerals into the primary sorting arteries.
Specialized deep-sea boring equipment arrives via heavy lift convoys, requiring absolute precision in transport.
Across the water, the metals required for the hotel's skeleton and reflective mirrors arrive by sea. Automation takes over at the docks, moving raw ores into the climate-controlled storage zones. Liquid chemical agents are transferred under strict pressure controls to prevent contamination. Logistics run 24 hours a day. A project of this scale allows for zero downtime. Finely ground minerals are delivered via air pressure, arriving at the mixing station in seconds. With all components staged and verified, the raw harvest is ready to enter the heart of the machine.
We now approach the threshold of the manufacturing complex. This is the $8 billion facility where raw earth is...
At the heart of the operation lies a facility designed for one purpose: defying the pressure of the deep.
Atmospheric purity is maintained from the moment air enters the facility to ensure the glass remains flawless.
The batch house acts as the brain of the facility, precisely weighing the elements for the melt. To prevent microscopic defects in the structural glass, every person entering the core must be purged of debris. Precision-engineered molds arrive daily, custom-shaped for the hotel's unique underwater curves.
The facility consumes enough energy to power a small city, channeled into the high-intensity electric furnaces.
The factory floor is a masterpiece of industrial flow, where raw materials begin their final transformation.
Cryogenic gases are staged outside, ready to provide the rapid cooling required for tempered safety glass.
Digital twins monitor every second of production, ensuring the $8 billion investment is never at risk.
We pass the point of no return. The raw materials now enter the initial cleaning and sorting stage. Iron is the enemy of clarity. Even a microscopic trace can turn the hotel's windows green.
Ultrasonic waves strip away surface contaminants that traditional washing cannot reach.
Centrifugal force removes every drop of moisture, preparing the batch for a perfect chemical reaction.
High-speed optical sensors scan 10,000 grains per second, rejecting anything less than perfect.
Size matters. Uniform particles ensure the melt happens simultaneously, preventing internal stress.
This precise cocktail of minerals is the secret formula for the hotel's $8 billion skeleton.
Before a single kilowatt of heat is applied, we verify the chemistry to a fraction of a percent.
Adding recycled glass speeds up the melting process and increases the structural density of the final panel.
The batch is now staged above the inferno, waiting for the signal to be transformed. Every degree of preheating saves energy and prepares the minerals for the 2800-degree transition. At 2800 degrees, the solid minerals surrender their form to the relentless power of the furnace.
This is the birth of the hotel's transparency, as the raw elements fuse into a single.
Refining removes every seed or air bubble, ensuring the glass can withstand the crushing weight of the Atlantic. Gravity and liquid metal combine to create a surface so flat it is measured at the atomic level. Mechanical precision dictates the thickness, whether it's a standard window or a 10-inch structural hull. The glass leaves its liquid cradle, now a single, unbroken sheet of structural potential.
Controlled cooling, or annealing, removes internal tension, preventing the glass from shattering under pressure. The imperfect edges are removed and returned to the furnace, leaving only the pristine core for the hotel.
The continuous ribbon is broken into master slabs, each destined to become a window into the abyss.
Every slab undergoes a rigorous grinding process to achieve a surface parallelism measured in microns.
In the chemical bath, smaller sodium ions are replaced by larger potassium ions, creating a layer of armored compression. Gravity and heat cooperate to forge the panoramic curves that will offer guests a seamless view of the ocean floor. Lamination bonds multiple layers into a single unit, ensuring that even if the outer layer is struck, the hull remains intact.
To create the hotel's legendary mirror finishes, we apply a layer of pure silver, turning glass into a reflective masterpiece.
A protective copper shield is applied next, sealing the silver to ensure the mirror stays bright for decades.
Edges are beveled and polished to eliminate microscopic stress points where cracks could potentially start.
Precision ports are drilled to allow for the massive steel bolts that will anchor the glass to the hotel's frame. UV-activated resins create a hermetic seal, ensuring the mirrors and glass are impervious to the salt-heavy atmosphere.
The raw minerals are gone. In their place stand the structural components of an underwater palace.
Precision robotics take command, moving multi-ton glass panels with the delicacy of a human hand.
A molecular shield is applied to repel algae and salt, ensuring the view remains crystal clear for centuries.
Guided by floor-embedded sensors, the Ghost Fleet ensures every component arrives at the exact millisecond it's needed.
Light becomes the ultimate ruler, ensuring the hotel's steel skeleton is perfectly aligned to the glass.
Titanium gaskets are carved with surgical precision to create the primary seal between the glass and the deep.
The final line of defense against the ocean is a pressurized polymer bead, applied with zero margin for error.
Before it ever touches the sea, every seal is pushed far beyond its breaking point to guarantee safety.
The high-tech assembly is finished, and now the hotel begins its journey through the precision finishing lines.
Precision finishing begins with the titanium skeleton, polished to reflect the deep sea's bioluminescence.
Interior mirrors are fitted with sub-millimeter accuracy to create an illusion of infinite ocean space. Flooring systems are built on dampers to ensure the hum of the ocean floor never reaches the guests' ears.
Every interior joint is sealed twice, once for structural integrity and once for aesthetic perfection.
Advanced climate systems maintain a constant 72 degrees, regardless of the freezing waters outside. A final buffing stage removes any microscopic residue from the assembly process. The individual modules are now self-contained environments, ready for the final layer of scrutiny.
The hotel modules have been finished to the highest luxury standards.
The hotel modules have been finished to the highest luxury standards. Now, we enter the most critical phase.
Every module must survive a simulated descent to twice its operating depth to prove its structural resilience. Strain gauges monitor the invisible flexion of the glass, ensuring the titanium frames distribute the load perfectly. Atmospheric purity is verified to parts per billion, ensuring the air remains fresh and safe in a closed-loop system.
The ocean is a noisy place. We test the hull to ensure it acts as a perfect sound barrier against the crushing currents.
Accelerated aging tests prove the hotel will remain pristine and rust-free for generations of guests.
Thermal integrity is key to guest comfort. We ensure the freezing deep-sea water never affects the interior climate.
From lost anchors to submerged containers, the hotel is built to withstand any collision the ocean can throw at it.
The digital nervous system is energized, connecting every room to the hotel's centralized safety grid.
Safety is the ultimate luxury. We verify that our fire systems can protect the guests without traditional water damage.
With every test passed and every seal verified, the components are cleared for the final journey to the ocean floor.